Yo, what's up? Welcome in to another session on the Dune Ornithopterino here. Let's get this music going. Yeah, Ornithopter's been pretty sweet so far. Been enjoying it. So, yeah, we're ready to wrap it up today, I believe. Let's just take a little look at where we're at so far. We've got an incredible assortment of minifigures here. Not all of them. The perhaps most fun one, you could argue. Also, in many ways, the least fun one, because it's a horrible villain. But it is going to be a cool minifigure build. But yeah, we got our Ornithopter rocking here. Pretty big. Got these thrusters on the back. We've got a ramp that lowers down. You know, it's supposed to be like troop storage in here, but of course, actually, it's just all, you know, Technic. That's maybe a little loud. Let's put it here. You know, it's all the Technic inner workings of it or whatever. But, in any case, it's looking pretty cool here, and we're ready to get things going here. So, yeah, we got bag number 8 on deck of, I believe, 10. So, just 3 more to go here. So, we'll definitely... Yeah. So, we should easily wrap this up today, and then we'll reload our list and see what we're going to build next. See what we're going to build next. Yes. Probably going to be something cool. We got all our extra pieces. We got the capes still in the action here. No, don't use your scissors on those, it says. Wisely. That would be sad. That would be a sad thing. Alright. Everything opened up here, so we are ready to get into it here. So yeah, this has been a really cool build so far. Been enjoying it. We mentioned this the other 2 previous sessions as well, but we have not gotten all of the like extra Technic pieces you need to build it, so that there's no visible you know, blue or red components popping out, which is something that we might, you know, rebuild it with at some point, but we wanted to just build it straight out of the box here. Especially because I didn't get around to getting that stuff, and we rolled it. So we're gonna keep trusting our die here when it comes to what we're gonna build next. So that should be pretty fun. We might pick something up on the double insider points this afternoon before I go to work as well, but whatever we get, we're not going to count on it getting here before next week. So, you know, we might, we're going to roll without it, whatever, you know, if anything I end up getting, I will not include it on the list here, because I still don't know. Got to check all the honey cashback specials, stuff like that. See what we think is gonna be our best option. Telephone here on the outside for greebling. this is going to be some sort of landing gear here. This is going to connect what, like this? Okay, like that. My kitty, what are you doing, you guy? Is that a box? It's not a box for a kitty. Oh, come here, Buster. You're kicking me in the head. Smoosh. But you're happy, huh? Yeah, you're a nice kitty. You're a nice kitty. That box isn't for you, though. Box is not for a kitty. You've got plenty of cardboard boxes to play with in this house. Sweet guy. This is Gozer. If you're new to the stream or the channel, this is my good boy Gozer. Got 2 black catties. Beautiful. Good boy. Alright, shake it off. Try not to get our spare pet fuzz into the set here. I mean, there's always a little bit. Alright. Gonna mirror this landing gear stuff on the other side. I assume this is landing gear, but I don't know. This wing brick provides the perfect angle to allow the landing feet to sit flat on the ground when extended. So there you go. So right I was. They just had that feel to them. They just had that vibe. There we go. Okay. Is that stress? Okay, I think I got that pulled out enough. Check the other one too. Kind of blew through that. Make sure it's not putting any unnecessary strain on that. Check it out in a second here when we flip this over. Flip. Oh no, looks pretty good to me. Okay, so then this side goes right here. So is this part of the ramp lowering action? Oh yeah, that's cool. Sit like that. Oh, kind of heavy. I don't know. Maybe we're not done building yet. Maybe I was getting a little grabby there. Kitten. That's Ripley. You're a freak. Ripley, you're a freak. She loves to go inside of cardboard boxes, especially ones that she's a little bit too big for. Like a 12-pack of cans, for example. You're a freak. All right. Okay, more to do on the underside here. one of these real quick. Since we're going to have to hold this. This can't sit flat because of these wing things, so we're going to have to hold it while we install this, whatever it is we're building here. Okay, got these ready to go. They're gonna go right here. Well, they kind of just hang loose there, huh? Oop. Okay. So those are just flopping around. Maybe we'll do something here. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. These rods tie from here. This is something connected to the landing gear thing too. Multiple landing gear pads. Oh. Can I rest this gently? Because, yeah, I guess I might have to. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we can flip this back because we got some other stuff to build here. Got this guy. Okay. Oh, I hear them doing something naughty somewhere. Classic. Oh, front landing foot here, maybe? 5 long ones, still weird. Never existed when I was a kid. Okay. Simple. Simple. Welcome back, kitten. Was that you I heard knocking stuff down somewhere? Didn't sound too bad. Didn't hear any glass breaking or anything like that. Alright, these are going to go on here. Oops. Okay. And then what? Make it one unified footpad. Ooh. Okay. A little asymmetrical action going on here. So maybe we'll have 2 of these. Or maybe it'll just be asymmetrical. I mean, it kind of looks like we have the pieces for multiples, so. Okay. This kind of doesn't go past the lip of this here. Without a little bit of strain, I'm curious about that. Okay. Guess we'll see here. Nice little strut here. Kind of a pneumatic piston style vibe. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's gonna move. I mean, it feels like it's wearing against that, but I guess maybe it's fine. I don't know. broke this. It's removable so that you can put your minifigs in more easily. There we go. Okay. So this guy sits on this. Okay. All right. Kind of loose there. I guess just keep building here. I'm sure it'll come together in the end. Definitely feels a little strange, but I'm sure they have their reasons. Mirror up this landing. Strut feet here. Flat across. Thing to hold the piston style guy. Still weird to me that this feels like it's going to wear on the pieces, but maybe like, I don't know, they must consider some amount of strain on moving pieces to be normal. It must just be like when it's at rest there's not supposed to be any strain, because it definitely is gonna wear on it. But not that it's going to be wearing down a particularly irreplaceable piece or anything like that. It's just or maybe this was supposed to go into something. Do you reckon? That's probably why the other leg was flopping around. Let's see here. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, there's really nothing there that it would go into. So, but it's so weird that they can just swing all the way out like that. I mean, there's... those pins are there, so surely there must be something that's gonna tie them together. All right, let's see here. Flip this forward, it says. That is flipped. Oh. And that's the end of bag number 8. Okay. Very strange. Well, I'm sure it'll all come together down the stretch. No. Look, what are these? These must go on it somewhere. What did I miss? Ah. There we go. There we go. So now, okay, all right. So there's our landing gear. Now let's try it. Yeah, there we go. spreads these guys out. Maybe they don't unfold in some crazy way. All right, let's try it. Spread these out. Set down. Yeah. The perfect angle. Yeah. Kind of. Still feels like there's a little bit of strain on it, but hey. It's pretty cool looking though, nonetheless. And then this stuff all retracts back up. Yeah, I mean that is cool. It's cool. Definitely cool. Can't fault it for not being sick AF. Alright, so we flip back ahead up to bag number 9, which we are now on. So wow, yeah, we're cruising through this. That was a pretty small bag. I think the ending here, it looks like there's still some stuff to be done here. This bag doesn't seem that big either though. I don't know, we'll see. Depends on what we roll, but maybe we'll start something else, or maybe we'll just poke around on the website and see if there's anything we want to order, or I don't know. But in any case, we've got stuff to do here. Okay, so plain black stuff. And our floating base here. Reminds me of building Warhammer miniatures as a kid. This base is like the same as the way it works for like the land speeders and stuff like that in those model kits. Okay. That goes on there. Alright, this guy's flying, and now it's time to bust out our last cape here. We had our fairly normal cape, and now we've got this thing. Ha ha ha, yes. So sick. Okay, so how does this work? This one on first. Do this one next. And then this one. These are supposed to be like, yes, basically overlapping each other, so get it nice and tight here, and then our head will go on there. Little Skarsgård action here for the Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. Ha ha ha. Yes. Is in all his weird floating majesty. This super weird cape. This thing is nice. Very strange minifigure. Boop. Floating it up. Floating up a storm. A horrible, horrible man. Incredibly scary character. Alright! You got a lot of little Technic components in this too. It's a pretty complicated build, all things considered. Mr. Kitty, are you mad, bro? Kitten, what are you doing? Alright, these are going to be wing assemblies, I think, because there's a lot of similar pieces here, so yeah, we're going to build 2 of this right off the bat, and then probably one same, but different would be my guess. Okay. Put these in, but not push them, oops, all the way through yet. So we're going to put something in there first. One of these guys. Drop that down and then push this stuff through. Come on. Come on, little feller. Oh. Okay. And a ball joint. Pin. Well, it's already on there. Oh, I'm silly. Okay, it's a sheath. And one of these. Just not locked into place. Okay, so then we got to build that again. No problem. Easy peasy. Lemon breezy. Sheath. This guy. These weird brackets. This is like almost a Technic build. Like it's a much larger percentage of this build is Technic than I anticipated. Not that that would have scared me off or anything. I mean, if anything, I've been talking about wanting an excuse to buy some Technic stuff, and I mean, the Dune related set was all. I mean, it was always going to be a one that I ended up getting. So. So it's kind of cool to get the chance to get a little bit more practice with this stuff. Okay, so there's our 2. Now these are gonna go here. Front 2 on this side. Just making sure that I'm reading this right. Okay, at the end of these guys. All right. Oh, there we go. So they can flip back. Oops. We'll see about that mechanism in a little while. I assume we're going to just build a lot more very similar structures here for a minute. And then we'll see how they all hook up here. I see some of these ties in here, so that'll probably be something to do with it. All right, so we got to make sure we understand how these ones are different. Oops, let me just drop this guy. Maybe something else, we'll see. So far, so same. I mean, is it just the direction of this? Oops. I mean, so far, this is all the same. I mean, yeah, I guess it's just the orientation of where this is facing is the main difference. That's cool. I mean, don't want to get this confused. We already made a mistake earlier, like I think way back on the first session, about how the wings get hooked up and all that stuff. So I get it. I understand wanting to break this down for people and make it a little easier on them to get it right here. Still, even with double checking the orientation and everything like that, it's pretty easy to get into a rhythm here. Alright, so there's our two, and these are going to be the front ones on the other side here. Bam. And bam. It's okay if it's flipped back. Still. Go. Open back up. Sillies. Alright, now are these going to be fundamentally any different, or is this just going to be a... Well, first we're going to do some of these, it looks like. The track rod connections to the core of the model ensure that as the wings flap up and down, they are not pulled backward or forward by the wing opening mechanism. Gotcha, gotcha. So these are going on. It's kind of hard to show here, but we just placed this one right here. Put my finger under there for contrast. And then same down here, we got, gonna connect this to this, like so. So we can see here, oh yeah, there we go. So we've got those ones hooked up. Those are gonna be your wing forward and back mechanism here. Pretty cool. Here, right here. Okay, so now all four should do it. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. All right, let's see here. Anything meaningfully different on these other ones? I'm guessing no, but we'll go step by step to ensure we don't miss something obvious. So far, they are the same. Yep, these are like the second set that we did in terms of orientation, right? I don't know. Whatever. Just follow the instructions and you'll get there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 5 down, 3 to go. And then we'll be on to the last bag. I mean, it looks like there's a little bit more to do on this bag. We've got some tiles and stuff that are not accounted for in these things, but I don't anticipate it being much. This is going to take up the bulk of the remaining pieces here, finishing this wing mechanism that is sick. If a little repetitive. Best viewers on Stream Boo. I don't frickin' care about that. Block. I'm just here to play with Legos, dog. Certainly not to pay to have robots watch me do it. That's nonsense. Okay, so we've got our next two here. Only two more to go. See where these ones connect up first. They are going on this side right here. Oh, I almost forgot to put my sleeve on this guy here. Okay, so these guys go right here. Yeah, there we go. And right here. Ball's facing up on this one. Okay. And then we'll parallel this up here. All right. Only two more to go. Should go pretty quick here for us, as long as we didn't knock something onto the floor earlier that we have to look for. That might put a little damper in things, but still should have plenty of time here. Okay. So for these ones, they're facing this way. Ball on this side. Sheath. And T-pin. Okay, one more. Sheath. There. Oriented like so. Okay. Pew. Sleeve on the back. There we go. Alright. So we know how these are going to go here. Let's just get the rest of our components onto the tray just so it's easy to move them out of our way here, so that we can show this here. Same as the other ones, just going to be this pin dropping through this guy right here. So that lines up. Kind of hard to get that one off for some reason. Maybe I pushed this a little too far forward or something. Not wanting to go. Oh, it's not on there is why. Oops. Almost spilled all of our pieces. Very cool. There we go. We got that one easy peasy. All right. And our tie rods here. These are all oriented slightly differently. I assume that's going to prevent them from hitting each other as they're drawn back, since there's like two different rows that are kind of close to each other. Sorry, the bill of my hat probably blocked all that, eh? there's our tie rods, so let's check it out here. Yep, they just slightly offset from each other. Very cool. All right. So what are we doing with these tiles here? We are covering up some echelons right here. And 3 long version right here, just to help cover up some of these inner workings a little bit. There's still some gaps. Do this on the other side here. Kitty hair, perpetually trapped in everything I do. Oops. Okay. There's our tiling on the side, our one extra piece. Oop. Kind of feels like there should have been an extra one of those T-pins, so maybe I did drop something on the floor, but it's just an extra piece. That's no matter. We won't concern ourselves with that right now. So we're ready to get into bag number 10, as well as our remaining pieces, the wings and the canopies. Very sick. Bag. No, should be good there. Okay. Very nice. Some more nice printed pieces here. All right. And the wings and canopy, I've got those close at hand. We'll just bust those out when we need them. All right, so let's see here. Final bag of the exercise here. Still got some Technic stuff going on. All right, all right. Hinges up at the top here. Boop. Boop. And then we're going to double up on this guy real quick. So, I got this. Hinges oriented like so. Okay, and these are going to go Oops. I just knocked over Vlad there into these guys right here. So we're helping to generate the shape of our... Let's just set that aside. We keep knocking it out anyway. Not easy to get in here. Trying to do it on camera while holding it. Okay, there we go. And the other side. Alright. So these guys create enough space for those to slot in at their proper angle here. Sorry, Vlad. Pick you back up. You are a scumbag, though. I mean, scumbag doesn't even really begin to describe the unspeakable atrocities that man commits. But then again, a lot of these characters commit unspeakable atrocities over the course of the series. So... Alright. Building a cockpit is fun and cool. Wing piece. Very good. Okay. This is gonna sit right here, so this to these, and then this stuff along the lid here. There we go. Cool. A little more armor paneling up top. Okay, now let's see here. Glass panel into this door frame. Another glass panel like so. And this cool canopy on the end here. Unfortunate spot for an injection mold marking there, but that's where it goes. The cockpit is made very open to provide maximum visibility to the craft's pilot. So this is going to connect right here and right here. Oh yeah. There we go. So there's the nose. Yeah, lots of visibility. Very cool. All right. And then we got the side panels here, which is where it gets really sick. Whoops. So sick that I'm excitedly throwing pieces around. That's pretty neat. All right, let's see here. I'm kind of rushing here. I can't help myself when I get so close to the end of sets. I'm just very excited to see it all come together here. There we go. All right, time to bust these out here. Haven't really inspected these for scratches yet, so hopefully they're not too bad. We've had some kind of poor luck in the past with having our canopy pieces be scratched. They look pretty clean to me. They look pretty clean to me. Alright, so this goes right here. Very good. Wing. Does that connect to the... Oh, I see. Connects to the studs on this, so this is going to end up being one solid piece. Interesting. So these hinges are going to raise it up rather than it flipping out to open. I believe is where we are headed here. Printed piece with the Atreides hawk on there. Very cool. Very, very cool. And some more armor paneling here. Very neat. Help solidify everything as well. Okay. We got wing, not this one. Wing. Bar. Pink dot. Pink dot semi-covered up. Connects right here. Okay. Flip. Oops. Hinge. Pieces. Okay. Nice. Not quite done yet, though. So we're gonna get one last little piece of armor on here. Connects right here. Okay. So it kind of covers up this slanted edge. Looks like so. Okay, and this is gonna go on right here. Like so. Fold it down, not yet. Instructions say to delay that gratification, and so I shall. Quick work text. I apologize. It's a little rude, but you know, what can I say? Those pizza making dollars are what keep me in Legos, so gotta prioritize them sometimes. That's you know, that's the truth of the matter. All right. So now all the same stuff mirrored. Won't dawdle with this for too long here. It's not a race, but it's also, you know, there's no reason to linger, draw things out unnecessarily. So we still got to put those wings on too and check out all of our cool features here. And then rewrite out our list. I don't know if we need to rewrite it out. We probably will soon, but I mean, the only thing would be is if I've forgotten to add any recent purchases, of which I can't really think of anything, and even if so, like, some of these sets have been avoiding the swinging scythe of the dice for a long time, so if it just gives them one more opportunity to show up before, you know, some new stuff gets added on, then I'm fine with that, I think. Not the worst thing in the world, certainly. Okay. Here's our hinges. Double set of hinges feels pretty solid. We like that. A lot of T-pins left. Must need him to attach the wings. Yep. We're about to be in Wing World here. Okay. The other side is down already. Well, well, well. We'll put them both down right now. Okay. Sorry, Trey. All right. There we go. They are on the hinges. Both sides open. Click, 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 click. Wow, look at that. Looks awesome. Looks absolutely sick. And then on the other side, close, click, 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 boom. Look at these angles, man. That is awesome. That is just so awesome. Set is incredibly cool, but we're not quite done yet. We got to get these wings on here. We got a big pile of T-crosses to make it happen here. Okay, so the wings are in this box. Get a little ASMR on there. Oh yeah, look at these guys. Yeah, I can see what they mean by the wings. You know, last week we looked up that we had made a mistake in the flapping mechanism because they like barely move, but I can see what it means. Like when these are on here, it's gonna be like quite a bit more motion because these things are long. All right, and these are getting these like so. So go ahead and set these up first here. I wonder if these are both going to be connection points. That and that. We'll see. All right. Blade faces away from these. Down. Cat hair's still on everything. Can't be helped. It's just a part of the reality of my situation. When I say that, it might sound like I don't clean. I clean. It is an unwinnable battle. It's like trying to sled uphill. You are constantly finding new fun areas that collect dust bunnies made of cat hair primarily. But, you know, it is what it is. You just keep fighting the good fight, trying to get it as clean as you can, and accepting that you'll never get it 100%. All right, 2 more to go here. One more to go. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, so each and every one of these, okay, it is going to be a double point of connection. That's cool. So let's see. This one, try to get it on camera as possible. So the wing blades point back. That's interesting. Okay, so this Technic pin is going to go into this hole, and then we're going to drop a pin through this other side here to get these really stable on here, because they add quite a bit of weight, as you can see from that flop. So we'll get these all on here, and then we'll check out some of the articulation features. Ooh. These sag. Probably best to store it with them flipped back would be my guess. Wow. Additionally, you know, beyond that consideration, I don't know where in the hell I would put this thing, because these things, that's just one side. I mean, this is gonna be crazy wingspan here. I mean, this is a, I'll grab my yardstick down and we'll measure it, but I'm guessing it's gonna be close to a yard, close to 3 feet would be my guess. Sorry, I'm trying to show this here, but it's getting pretty unwieldy here in these final moments. looks incredible, though. Okay, there we go. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Wow. All right, let's test out the flapping here. You just push it down. Yeah, I mean, that's a respectable amount of flapping for so little. The weight of it, the weight of the wings prompts it to bigger action too. And then, of course, we've got wings flip back. Wow. Sick. Can't even do it on camera. Oh, what about like this here? Flip. Oh, God. I just knocked over so much stuff. Yeah, that is sick, though. And then, of course, we've got here our landing gear, which the knob for this is kind of covered up by the wings, unfortunately, but those pop out like so. Kind of showed this already a little bit, but yeah, oh, it's not easy here. Maybe, jeez, hit myself in the face. All right, wings out, and we'll go. All right, so we're in flight mode here. We're flapping, flap, flap, flap. We're coming in for a landing, and maybe it's gonna be. Oh, feels weird to hold this. Okay, so it's gonna be extend the landing gear and drop the ramp and flip back the wings as we come in for a landing here. Really, it's pretty delicate, dude. Really gotta lock this thing. So you gotta flip the gear like all the way, otherwise the weight of this thing is gonna have it land. But the landing gear does hold up pretty well here, all things considered. It's taking a lot of weight. This is not a light weight or small model here. These sides can flip up like so, so that we may insert our seats here. I'm going to not put any of the minifigures on here just quite yet, but it's nice that, yeah, you can pull out the decks there for this. Wow, this thing is impressive. Very, very cool build. Pretty difficult. Let's see. Yep, that turns that for that. Wings out. Press that button down to make it flap. Doesn't really work when they're back, but you know, that makes sense. That thing flips back to flip them back. Yeah, I mean, no, this is very sick. Very sick. And eight very cool minifigures with this too. Yeah, this is sick. We like it. Yeah, looks cool. Cool features, cool minifigures. Huge, too. I mean, just huge, you know. Like, this thing is... Alright, let's get the yardstick real quick. Hold on. Get the landing gear out again so I can set it down here. Okay, can just barely fit it on my desk here. I mean, it's not really. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of perilous. Alright, let's get the measuring. Let's get the measuring stick here. So probably not 3 full feet, but yeah, it's like 30 inches across is the wingspan. Get that on camera. Yeah, like 30 inches. That is crazy. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. What a thing we have built here. So unwieldy. How am I gonna do this? Okay, I'll set this back down. Set down real quick. Very delicate. Very delicate here. All right. Flap, flap. Well, they flap pretty good. You just got to put an actual good amount of pressure on this thing back here. And then coming in for a landing, these flip back. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this thing is crazy. Yeah, a few kind of finicky parts, and it's pretty, I don't want to say flimsy. It's delicate. It's delicate in some parts, and a few finicky parts with the build, but still really cool build. Looks awesome. You know, if you're a fan of Dune, you gotta have this one. I don't know when this one goes out of production, but I mean, minifigure's awesome. Baron Harkonnen. We got Shawnee. Kicking ass. You got Zendaya. We got Skarsgård. Got Lee Kynes. I can't remember the name of this performer. Lee Kynes is very cool. With the maker hooks, we got Duncan Idaho, old Jason Momoa, the Iowa Special. Gurney Halleck, the master swordsman. He should have come with his instrument, his balisette. That would have been cool. But hard to complain about these minifigures. I mean, lots of printings all over, printed armor. I mean, all printed pieces in this set too. No stickers. We got the Duke Leto Atreides here. Lady Jessica of the Bene Gesserit, very cool. Gown style minifigure here, and then of course we got our Timothy Chalamet, you know, Paul Atreides in his Atreides jumpsuit here. Like I said, it's cool that it's like you got the still suits, you can swap them out. Like if you want to get the still suit going on your boy, you definitely can do that. Yeah, but very sweet here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and wrap the YouTube video here. Oops. We're gonna wrap our YouTube video here. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Been a cool build, and we'll see you in the next one. If you're watching on stream, stick around, and we'll see what we're gonna build next week. And yeah, it'll be fun. Bye.